The only reason I support aborting a black child when it comes to it being male is because when I look at the black community and the problems in it, it's associated with males and male pathology. When you talk about violence, it's associated with the males. When you talk about the, women being forced upon, it's the males. When you talk about drugs, it's the males. When you talk about the fatherless children, it's the males. Every single problem that is happening in the black community, you point to the males and then you have the culprit.
I'm feeling nervous because I'm like, I know that they're unaliving 4 to 5 of us a day. And I'm thinking, God, please don't let some black man come up and say hi to me and I don't speak to him the way he wants me to speak to him. And he goes into the kitchen section and pulls out a butcher knife, right? I'm literally afraid of them. I'm literally afraid with good reason.
Cynthia G sits on a platform and dogs black men out for hours, unsolicited. They don't call her for these opinions. She just sits there and bashes them with women listening. She's pulling a women away from connection, the possibility for healing, and for love. She also suggested and doubled down on selective breeding, suggesting that black women should consider unaliving black male fetuses.
Women all over the world, listen to me. Stop having babies with black men.
This is why there is an importance for men's spaces, because women don't hold women accountable. So someone has to, which is men. For years, you only hear really women speak, or the high level men create the narrative for other men. No one is holding what the venom that women spew against men, right? No one is holding the accountability of women, how they act, how they treat other men. And I think that's why there's an importance to have men now give their opinions, their voices, their thoughts, because we have to show other people that, this is how it is. This is the reality of some men, maybe a lot of men, actually. So that's why I think it's important to stand up and actually be a voice, because when I hear these stuff, it's sickening, and people ignore it, right? Because no one cares. When it comes to men, no one cares. But I think it's sickening. You hear these women just spewing these venom, and they wonder why these movements are growing, like the Red Pill or Passport Bros or any other movement of men. They're growing because of this, because how women treat men and how some men ignore the problems of other men. It's just sad.
Black women still want them a black man for the most part.
Women, black women in particular, we don't need y'all funky asses. Okay?
Black men are giving black women AIDS at a very high rate. Black men are unaliving black women at a very high rate. And now there's a new flavor of nigga out called incel.
You're right. We don't need black men. We are the most educated demographic in this country right now. We have started more business than any demographic in this country right now. We're doing great. We don't need anyone.
We was never going to date you anyway.
Usually it's black men, because black men are the only ones who seem to have a difficult time with, caring for someone other than themselves.
All they asking for you to do is provide, be a leader, and be a protector.
And if you can't ask any of the male contacts then for money, yes, it is time. Block, 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 block. The wax lady, your hairstylist, your landlord, your phone bill. Payment method is not good morning, what you doing.
This is why, ladies, if you're going to ask a man for money, don't say that you're behind on rent. Don't say you're behind on your car note. Do not use the struggle situation to get money from men, okay? Stick to hair, stick to nails, stick to looking pretty, stick to maintenance. Don't ask a man for rent money because he's going to think that you need him, okay? He's going to treat you like crap because he's going to think that, oh, I paid her rent. She's never going to leave me. I can do whatever I can to her. No. Do not ask these men for rent money. Don't say, I'm behind on my rent. I'm behind. Even if that is the case, make it look like you are put together. Do not let these men know that you are struggling in whatever situation that you are in. Do not let these men know.
How can you, a woman, take your money and spoil a man?
When I'm in a relationship, I don't believe in spending my money on my man. His money is for me. My money is for me.
If you don't feel like you can help out with me and my kid, then we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm adding myself. So that's all I have for you. I don't have anything to bring to a table.
I'm supposed to be beautiful for my man. I'm not supposed to be the slave.
For all you pick-me-shoes out there cooking and cleaning and making your boyfriends giant plates of food, ask yourself, why are you doing all these things that wives barely even do?
So in order for you to get a man with money, you need to look like money and know how to package yourself like money. If a guy is looking to tickle your fancy, let him spend some money.
It's guys out there who want you, right? But won't spend $100 on you. But mad because you talk to a new dude who spend money on you. He spend money, you don't. I'm doing us both a favor.
All they asking for you to do is provide
For money?
For money?
Money? And can you send me $100?
If he doesn't give you money, you need to leave him.
Receiving $250,000 by wire transfer, darling.
Would you date a plus-size girl?
No, unfortunately not. Because if I'm taking care of myself, I expect her to be taking care of herself. It's very funny you asked me this question because I had a situation recently where I was forced to give someone an explanation on why I wouldn't date them, and there was a lot of emotional baggage with that.
So was she plus-size?
She was bigger, but we both go to the gym now and we're working on ourselves.
So the reasoning you gave her is because of her weight?
Not only that, she was also very masculine in energy, but yeah, it was one of the reasons.
But y'all are friends.
Yeah.
So did she confess her feelings to you, or how did that work?
Originally it was like that, yeah. She was like, oh, I find you really cool, and I was like, oh yeah, that's sweet. We hung out once or twice. She was very masculine in energy, but besides that, it was also just that.
This is why women are deluded, and they lie to themselves and they lie to other women, because being fat, being big, is not you taking care of yourself. Even if you go to gym, it's not just the only thing. It's about also moderating your calories, your intake, right? Watching what you eat. It's about going to the gym regularly. It's just, don't lie to yourself. Because if you're big, okay, fine, you're big, good for you. But it is right. If you are big, there's a 99% chance you're not taking care of your body. Because let's say, if you think big about bodybuilder big, or strongman big, that's different. That's a different kind of fat or big than actual fat, because I believe those are more muscle than actual fat. Okay, so there's difference where a plus size woman, they're not really what would you call it? They're not the same body type, right? It's highly likely that you're just not taking care of yourself. Very few. I don't think there's any. In my opinion, there's not. So I'd rather not lie to myself. I'm not saying I'm skinny. Okay, I know that I'm not taking care of my body well, and I know pretty much anyone who's categorized as fat or plus size, they're not taking care of their body as well. They're just lying to themselves to make themselves feel good, and lying to other people to make them feel good. But why? Just don't lie to yourself. Whatever. If you like your body, then you like it, but don't lie to yourself. You're not taking care of your body. No doctor, no medical profession, or at least they shouldn't, say that being obese, being fat, is not good for your body. It's not. It's just plain simple. You don't have to like deny the truth, and just think that it's a shame. No, it's truthful, but it's your choice if you want to live like that or not. But don't deny that truth.
tall. I like to wear heels if I'm gonna go out and like we're gonna do a date night, if that is gonna happen. So I want to be able to like wear my platforms and like not feel like I'm gonna be towering over you.
So you said tall. What's the bare minimum height?
Well, Daphne and I actually have a point system for height. So
A point system?
Yeah.
Huh?
So when you're looking at your prospects,
Go ahead.
if they're at like 6 foot and above, every single inch over 6 foot is an extra point.
So it's like if you have a red flag, but you're 6'2", the red flag is canceled out.
Because you have 2 points.
And if you're a short king, you gotta have like extra green flags. You know what I mean?
And I'm just pissed about like for so many years, women have been getting crapped on for having many partners when it's not that way with guys. So I don't know.
You're saying that it's, what was the term you used? A woman's sexual energy?
Yeah, when a woman gets in touch with her sexual energy by like...
Gets in touch with her sexual energy by f***ing every... Couldn't the woman get in... Couldn't...
Yeah, you know what?
Wait. Couldn't the woman get in touch with her sexual energy by having sex with one partner that they love?
It was a very like broad getting in touch with her sexual energy, because I feel like that should be applauded. When a woman chooses to do whatever she wants with herself, that's great, whether it's like with herself, with a man, or a woman, with many men. Like that's what my broad thing was.
So we should applaud promiscuity.
I don't know.
Please watch his full video because he's always on point. But I think it's funny that women want to be so sexually liberated, so sexually free. Have women having more sex than ever, more than most men actually. Yet they do not agree with the results and the outcome that comes with being so sexually free, being so provocative, being so promiscuous. Like, women nowadays are even more, they dress provocatively, yet they don't want the results that comes with it. It is funny that women don't understand cause and effect. It is women that are, in essence, objectifying themselves. So as a result, men are also objectifying them. You gotta think. Just look at these gym videos. Women are not going to gym really in baggy clothes, hoodie, and sweats. No, they're going in skin tight and as little clothes as possible. You are objectifying yourself. Honestly, that's not conductive really to working out. No, because you want to sweat things out. So you would wear heavy, very thick clothing most of the time. Even men do, who want to show things off because they want to see it. You're objectifying yourself. You want to see the look of your body. Well, the results come with it. Other people are going to look at you too. And then the result also is that other people may objectify you. You got to understand, it's cause and effect. You choose what you want to do. Well, there's outcomes to it. There's always consequences to every kind of actions.
A threesome.
How long have you been waiting for that, Dad?
About 2 years. Yeah, I went 2 niggas. Yeah.
Get her out.
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Yeah, I don't really have no. I did everything in the book.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.